Please, I'm coming. Please, just a few minutes. I want to set up my device here. Okay, I think it's perfect now. So some people are still joining. Um, some people are still joining. Some people are still joining. Some people are still joining. All right. So very quickly, let me just share my slide and let's just go right into it. Um, um, okay. Okay. All right. So can you see my screen? I'm sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen? Um, Please let me know if you can see my screen. And please, I would prefer at least for me t- for me to be able to hear us, right? Can we all see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. I love the feedback. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I just want to double check so that we can be on the same page. Um, okay. So is my screen changing? I want to know if you can see. Is it changing? Can we see? Is it moving?
Yes, sir, it's changing.
All right, perfect, perfect. So good evening, everybody. Once again, you're welcome. I would apologize first and foremost for starting very late. I had issues with power supply, so I had to quickly find a means to ensure that okay, I'm visible and I'm audible. So once again, you're welcome. My name is Isaiah Kolawole, and just this whole essence of we gathering here, this slide is just to talk about. I'm going to introduce myself briefly, and then just talk about the reason why we are here, right? And so I'm Isaiah Kolawole, and I'm a personal growth and development enthusiast. I believe strongly that we can grow. That growth is a possibility as an individual, right? No matter where you are in life, it's possible for you to become better. Growth is a possibility, right? And not just that growth is a possibility, I believe strongly that you can grow holistically. That is to say that you are growing in one aspect of your life, not at the expense of another, right? Such that every vital aspect of your life, you are growing where you need to grow, right? And also, I'm a child of God, right? I'm a child of God, and I'm passionate about individuals representing God accurately wherever they find themselves. Um, personally, I get tired when we hear of believers, misrepresenting God wherever they find themselves, maybe in a place of work, in career, wherever at all, and you hear things like, "And you are a child of God, and you're a Christian." So I'm a child of God. And my career path at the moment, I work with the business development team of one of the financial institutions in Nigeria, the second oldest financial institution in Nigeria. So that is that about myself. And once again, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've been going up and down trying to. I mean, the light issue really destabilized me, but I think I'm settling in. So you're welcome to Grow Talk with Kolawole Isaiah, and I would, as much as possible, I'll try to be as brief as possible. Right? I don't want to take much of our time. There's a research that says that the average attention span of an average person is about 8 seconds, and that's alarming, right? So what that means is that if you have the attention of people, you have just 8 seconds to actually really either make them pay attention or you lose their attention. So yeah, but I just want to plead with you, just follow me, just follow me. So if you're passionate about becoming better, if you want to move from where you are to where you desire to be, right, this session is for you. And so that is that about that. So let's move very quickly. So as we continue in this conversation, in this engagement, there are four things I want you to please do for me very quickly. Number one, avoid distractions in the next 60 minutes. So ideally, this session is supposed to last for 60 minutes, right? was supposed to start by 8, and everything was supposed to be doing was supposed to end by 9 p.m. on dot. But we have a bit of challenge starting. But anyways, try as much as possible to avoid distraction. Pay full attention, right? If it's possible, find a place where you will not get distracted and just follow me. It's going to be a talk, it's going to be a conversation, right? Just avoid distraction this next few minutes and let's journey together. And secondly, please participate actively. Participate actively. So because it is virtual, it's a webinar, there is a tendency not to be actively involved. So active participation involves listening, it involves, if possible, writing, it involves probably asking questions if you have to. At some point there will be room for interaction. I won't be doing the talking alone, right? I know many of us might not want to talk, but I just want to, encourage us. Please feel free, be a part of this, just participate actively. And the third thing is be open-hearted. Be open-hearted. For some of us, this session is just going to serve as a reminder for you for some of the things you know already, but for others it's going to be like you're learning some things afresh, right? For some of us, irrespective of wherever you may find yourself in this, bucket, I want you to be open-hearted. You're going to learn from this session. And lastly, be sincere with yourself. Be sincere with yourself. I think the virtue of sincerity is one thing we must learn to keep as individuals. We must, as much as possible, be sincere with ourselves. If things are not working, agree that it's not working. If there's something you need to know, agree that there's something I need to know. Do we understand? So let's move on very quickly. So Newton's first law of motion. So for some of us might be surprised that what is this? Okay, what are we talking about? Newton's first law of motion. All right, so I have a science background. And one of the science courses we took, or subjects as it were, is Newton's first law of motion. Okay, please, few minutes, please. I think we have some people still trying to join the call. Let me quickly accept them, even as we, move forward in this engagement. So let me admit all. Right, I think I have. Okay, admit. So I'm trying to admit other people into the call too. I would love as much as possible at intervals if I can get feedback. All right. So are we together? Please let me know if we are together. Right. I think all right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, like I was saying initially, I have a science background, and one of the laws we learnt in science, in physics, is the first law of motion, and it's also known as the law of inertia. So in a nutshell, what the law is trying to say is that an object will continually remain in the state of motion or at rest until it is acted upon by an external force. So what that means is that if an object is in motion, it will continually be in motion. And if an object is at rest, it will continually be at rest until it is acted upon by an external force. And this is so practical for me because albeit science or all of these things, these courses, one way or the other, interprets life. What that is saying is that your life will remain the way it is until you do something about it. And I don't know how to drum this or how to really pass this across, but you need to listen to me. Things don't just change. Sometimes we have a mindset, and it's largely related to the environment or the settings we find ourselves, that one day or some way somehow things will become better. I will have a good life, be successful, all those ideas. It's good to be positive minded, it's good to be optimistic about life, but you see, optimism in itself is not one of the two for growth and success in life. So things will remain the same way they are until you do something about it, and we need to understand that. We really need to understand that. So the state of your life now, the way you are at the moment, you will remain that way until you do something about it. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So the essence of our gathering or this engagement tonight, amongst many other things, is to give that push to somebody, is to maybe be that external force to you to ensure that you do what you need to do to move from point A to point B, wherever those points are in our respective lives. Do we understand? So very quickly, let's move forward. So by the time we are done, firstly, you will have a clear understanding of what growth entails. Have you heard that conversation that some people say that you're not growing, you're not growing, you're not growing, you're not growing. Some people even think it's a vague concept that, okay, if we say growth. What exactly are we talking about? Right? So by the time we are done, you have a clear understanding of what growth entails. Secondly, you have an awareness of your current state as far as growth is concerned. As far as growth is concerned, you see, it is measurable. You can track your life. You can look back, you can look in retrospect and look at your life and look at where you are at the moment and what you're doing, and what you need to do to get away from where you are to where you ought to be. So by the time we are done, you have an awareness of your current state as far as growth and development is concerned. Number three, you would know the steps you need to take from where you are to where you ought to be. Are we together? If we are together, please, I would like to get reactions and feedback, because as much as possible, I would like this to be very, very interactive, so that in the chat box or maybe in the comment section, I can let me just try and get your feedback also. All right. So let's move very, very quickly. I'm sorry, at some point people are trying to join in the session, so I'm admitting people, right? So I'm trying to share, move from my screen, and then just ensure that everybody's part of the session. All right. So let me try and admit the people, and then we move on very, very quickly. Okay. um so can we all see my screen? Please, if you cannot see my screen, let me know if you can see. And can somebody please maybe use the mic and let me know if we can see my screen? Can we all see my screen?
Yes, you can.
All right, perfect. So this is a self-assessment test, and I want you to please answer these questions sincerely. There are actually 10 of them. So you may maybe use your notepad or find somewhere to write it or something. Just answer the question sincerely. So number one, are you likely to pay for a course or a training? Yes, no, maybe. Are you likely to pay for a course or a training? Yes, no, maybe. So have your answer. Number two, have you ever bought a course or paid for a training? Now, these are two different questions. Number one is the probability, the likelihood for you to pay for a course or a training. The second question is, have you ever bought a course or paid for a training? Yes, no, maybe. Number three, do you have core values you uphold in life? As an individual, do you have core values you uphold in life? Number four, do you have a sense of meaning and fulfillment in life? Yes, no, or maybe. Do you have a sense of meaning at the moment? Looking at yourself, this is an assessment, and I want you to really do it. Please, as much as possible, try and participate. Try and participate. Look at yourself. You're assessing yourself now as you are at the moment. That's the fourth question. Do you have a sense of meaning and fulfillment in life? Number five rather, is there a book you are reading currently? Yes, no, or maybe. Number five, is there a book you are reading currently? So let's move to the next one. The sixth question, do you know aspects of your life where you need improvement? Yes, no, maybe. That's the sixth question. Do you know aspects of your life? Do you know of any? Are you conscious of any aspect of your life where you know you need to improve? Are you conscious of any aspect of your life where you know you need to be better? Number seven, do you sometimes get bothered about the need to become a better person? Like, do you sometimes get bothered? Like, there is more to your life. You can become better than this. Does it bother you at sometimes? Not every time now, but sometimes. Do you get bothered about the need to become a better person? Yes, no, or maybe. Now, number eight. Do you have people in your circle whose lives challenge you to be a better person? That's the eighth question. Do you have people in your circle, in your network, people around you, friends, acquaintances? Do you have people in your do you have relationships in your life, in your circle, whose life challenge you to be a better person? Number nine, do you occasionally retreat to reflect, evaluate, and appraise yourself? Number nine, do you occasionally retreat to reflect, evaluate, and appraise yourself? Please, if I'm too fast, or if you can, if there is anything you need to call my attention to, please, I want you to feel free and do that. You can unmute yourself and just, because really I can't see us, right? And so I would like to get feedback so that I know that we are following, right? So if we are together, please let me know we're together. So that is the nine. Number 9 is, do you occasionally reflect? Do you occasionally retreat to reflect, evaluate, and appraise yourself? So choose your answer. And the last question, that's the 10th question. Do you have daily developmental activities? That is to say that, do you have things you must do on daily basis? That is, every day you have things that you have to do. Otherwise, you are not going to bed. Otherwise, you're not going to sleep. Do you have things you do on daily basis that is like a routine that contributes directly to your growth and development? Do you have things you do on daily basis that contributes to your growth and development? Do we all get it? If we all got the question, please let me know you got the question. And if we're already attempting it, please let me know. Are we together, please? Please, I would like to get a feedback. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
all right.
we are together, sir.
All right, perfect. So I believe by now we have our answers ready. So just put it somewhere. We'll come back to this. Put your answers somewhere. We'll come back to this. Now let's move very quickly. So now, why growth? Why should we talk about growth? Now, this is based on the assumption that you want to grow. So everybody on this call, everybody on this webinar tonight, the reason you joined, I'm assuming, the reason you saw the flyer, you saw, the designs and everything, that okay, there's going to be a growth talk, and then we'll be talking about growth and development, and we're looking at the fundamentals of growth. Everybody on this call, you joined, and that's based on the assumption you being here is based on the assumption that you want to grow. So you may ask yourself, why is growth important? Why is growth important? Number one, every good thing you desire in life is at the other side of your improved self. Every good thing you desire in life is at the other side of your improved self. See, life will not give you what you deserve. Life will not give you what you deserve. Life will only give you what you place demand on. And sometimes, many a times, there are certain circumstances around you can't control. But some things you can control is yourself. Among many other things you have influence and direct control over is your own growth and development. Many of the things you desire, many of the things you want in life is not waiting for this current version of you. The things we want in life is waiting for a higher version of ourselves. See, so sometimes we have desires, we have things we want in life, but they are not available at this our current level of growth and development. Is somebody gets what I'm saying? So the reason you would need to grow is so that the things you want in life, you can actually walk in them, because the things you desire in life is not available. Some of them is not available at this current level of growth. Somebody gets what I'm saying? So what you are waiting for, or what you desire in life, is actually waiting for you. So what you are seeking, what you want, actually wants you, but it's not waiting, or it's not waiting for this current version or current level of yourself. Somebody gets what I'm saying? So very important. So the reason you need to grow is because everything you desire is at the other side of your improved self. I don't know how best to overflow this, but you see, we want things in life, we want our lives to change, but if you don't develop yourself, I don't know how best to put this now. It is like there are certain things is like putting is like a child now desiring certain things. It needs to grow into that thing. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So every good thing you desire in life is at the other side of your improved self. Number two, growth makes maximization of potentials possible. Growth makes the maximization of potentials possible. And now you need to understand this. In a seed is a forest. In a seed is the forest. The potential of a seed is a forest. But you see, until the seed grows, it can never become a forest. I get what I'm saying? The potential of every seed has the ability to grow and to become big and then become a forest. But then until that seed grows and then until the seed grows and then it becomes a forest, it will never become until the seed grows, it will never maximize its potentials. I get what I'm saying. So growth makes the maximization of our potentials possible. Every one of us, we have potentials. We have things in our on our inside. We have things we need to do. It is only growth and development that will bring out that thing in us. Many of us, we've not really sat back to look at. We know we have a lot of things inside us. We know we have a lot of things. Some of us, we are only stalling. There are many ideas you have. There are many things you can do. You have talent. You have skills. It is there. The potential is there. That capacity is there. It's not that you know yourself that you can do these things. But then the reason why you are not maximizing that potential is because you are not growing. Because you see, your potentials are not needed in raw form. They need to be developed. Your potentials need to be developed if at all it's going to serve people. So the reason we need to grow is because growth makes potentials maximization possible. If somebody gets what I'm saying? Are we together? If we're together, please let me know we're together. Very, very important. Very, very important. So let's move very quickly. So what is growth? Literally, growth is development, right? Growth is development, growth is increase, growth is enlargement.